So this exercise is a really cool exercise to target the that love handle area through those sides there. That can often be a bit of a trouble area for a lot of people. So it's a really good core stability exercise and targets the oblique muscles, which are the muscles that run in that love handle area. So all you need to do is just get into a seated position on the floor, and we just need one dumbbell. We clamp the ends of the dumbbell, and you can see that what I'm doing is we're just going to do one side at a time. So I'm going to drop my left elbow down towards the ground as I bend and take the weight to the outside of my center of gravity. And then I'm going to punch it straight up, straight above my head, a little bit in front. Now, as I'm doing this, to get the best effects from the exercise, to get the most core strengthening. So it's a really good exercise to help to develop core strength and stability around the spine. So that's obviously going to help if you get a little bit of an achy back and have a little bit of lower back weakness. So we want to always draw the navel in towards our spine. Okay, so that's going to help to activate the deep abdominals. So we have like a natural corset. If you imagine like in the 1920s how the women used to wear those corsets and they'd have like a really narrow waist, we actually have a natural muscle that does that. So it's called our transverse abdominis. So the fibers run around like that, and then when they contract, they'll reduce our waistline. Okay, so if you've got a bit of a relaxed abdominal wall and you don't have much tone through those muscles, then obviously everything's going to sort of spill out. So developing some tone in those muscles can be really beneficial to reducing your waistline and flattening everything out, together with obviously getting rid of the body fat there. But in order to activate that deep abdominal muscle area, that transverse abdominis, we want to draw the navel in towards our spine. And then as we're doing that rotational movement, we want to really cue into those side oblique muscles through that side. So in the video here, it's my left side. So I really want to be consciously aware, connect that muscle-mind link. And as I rotate, think about engaging and twisting into those side muscles, positioning with my body. So you'll notice, you may not be able to see completely from this angle, but my shoulders are a little bit behind my hips. So when I angle my body further back, that's going to make it harder. If I'm a little bit more upright, that will make it a little bit easier. So what I recommend is just go as far as you can go back, maintaining a good spinal postural alignment. So from your tailbone all the way to your head, a nice straight spine. So just like your natural curves in the spine is what we're trying to maintain. If you go too far back and you start rounding the spine, then it defeats the purpose of being able to develop strength in a position of good posture. So it's not going to support our back in a good position. So just lean back slightly, cue from those obliques, and we can pump out 12 to 15 reps on one side. You can pump out 12 to 15 reps on the other side. And you might want to repeat that with a bit of a rest in between, up to about 3 sets each. And that can be a really good exercise that you may like to do a few times a week to develop a bit of core strength, stability, and toning into those muscles that are going to help to reduce the waistline.